Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the channel. Today is going to be a little bit different. Today is a Veterans Day, I believe it is, and I want to say thank you to all our veterans, new veterans, old veterans. Y'all have all played a big part in keeping our country free and safe, and some of us, even on our off days, still got things to do. So I just wanted to show y'all I was doing a little bush hogging this morning. Been working on a pasture here, finishing it up, and figured I'd take y'all along for the ride for a little while. These old dog funnels, they're thick, but, or I say thick, they're tall, but they're not hard to cut, but they're tough. And some of it does not like to cut very well. But a few surprises here and there. I got tall, that's nothing but briars right there. That's got some treetops in it. Yeah, I run in amongst them. About all I could cut of them. But got a little spot right here, so I figured y'all could ride along with me for a few minutes. And sun's on its way up over there. It's about 6:30 right now. And so I got out here and got started right at 6, right at daylight. I'm gonna get her knocked out. So just enjoy the ride, because this is bumpy. Not as bad as what I was cutting. Turn the radio on, but being we don't have the rights to use it, I guess you would say that. I don't know exactly how that works, but either way, we won't have none on. Just I think it's copyright thingy, my bobber, or something like that. Don't need no strikes against the channel, because if you get any of them, then that knocks you back down to when you might ever get all the subscribers you need, or can't have no strikes against you. So anyway, get this hillside cut, then I'm gonna move down over there in that bottom, get it cut. I'm gonna try to get all this done before the rain moves in a little later this evening. I think I should be able to finish up this in a few hours. I got most of all the trimming done earlier part in the week. I come out whenever I got off work, cut a couple hours each day. And so it used to be an old, I think it was a sawmill was what Daddy was telling me, back up in them woods. Up in there. Not real sure. I have to hand it to the old Rhino bush hog though. They about as tough as nails. They may not cut the cleanest or the prettiest most of the time, but you can't, to me, you can't hardly beat one as far as durability. And old Kubota tractors, it's been a good one too. I ain't sure how many years he's had this tractor, but It's got steel cage around it, which I guess y'all done seen that. And for cutting right-of-ways and things like that, or what he used to do. So now it's used bush hog with around the edges of these pastures and everything, and that way hopefully you don't beat the windows out of it. These windows are not cheap at all. I think just the door right there is like $500 or $600 if you had to replace it. And they ain't no telling what the front glass would be. Luckily, very little gets slung at the front glass from the bush hog. Mostly everything will be coming right at you at the back where he's got the cage at. This little hillside finished up right here. I'm gonna let y'all go. Y'all have a great holiday for the ones that's not having to work, and y'all stay safe out there. And once again, I'm gonna say thank you to our veterans. We appreciate everything from you, and that pretty much owe you everything. For now, we'll talk to you later. Not sure how well y'all can see that, but that is one big rock. I ain't no telling how much of that's under the ground, but that joker's huge. To give you an idea, that's 15-foot wide bush hog, and it still sticks out each side of it if you cross over it. So that's a lot of rock that you can see, not counting what you can't see. Trying to get a little drone footage, but my drone operator, Connor, having technical difficulties. He's flown the drone off and on some, but he was having to relearn it a little bit. So in the process of him learning it, he ran the battery down, and my other battery was too weak to even fly. So he's charging, and maybe we'll get a little bit of drone footage before it's over with. So we'll see. But I'm still bugging away at it. It's almost 8 o'clock now. So don't like a whole lot. Got this bottom section right here to finish up. This little square here. Got a big hillside right there on the other, and then I got well, it used to be an old hay field, probably about, I don't know, 4 or 5 acres on it. So I probably got about 7 or 8, 10 acres, something like that left to cut. And then we can stick a fork in this because it'll be done. There's another rock. I don't know if that's part of the same one right up here or what. Either way, they some huge ones. That'd be rough to stick a plow in. Stop for just a minute, stretch those legs. Looked like there was a dry spot there on the ground, so had to water it. So anyway, some of our most plants around here that we don't really like that much is the thistle. Yeah, it's not real tough, but they just take over, and cows ain't gonna fool with it and eat it or nothing else. But I've seen them, they'll shoot a round cactus looking stem. Most of them probably about like $50, and they'll shoot them up and put flowers on them. They'll go everywhere and spread like wildfire. And about the only way to get rid of them is either you dig them up or you spray them. And this, I don't know how well y'all can see this jewel here, is what I've always been told was a mock orange bush. Mock orange. And you can see, I don't know how well you can see. Yeah, there we go. They've got some major stickers on them. And we try to cut them all, but this one I guess is going to be safe because, well, it's in the top of this dead tree that, well, can't run the bush hog in it. But this is just a small one. It's about, I don't know, 5 foot tall. And like I said, the stems ain't very big, but they got some big old briars. They're flexible when they're green. You know, you just take and bend it pretty easy. But when they dry out, they hard, and we try to cut every one of them we can. And but Dad and them used to have one in the edge of their yard. That joker, it was probably 20 foot tall, 20 foot wide, and it had small kind of oranges on them, look like. They're about the size of maybe a golf ball, ping pong ball, somewhere in there. And I don't know if anything eat it or not, but they look like an orange, but they kind of had a lemony smell to them almost. But he had it dug up, but they're scattered all over this place along the fence rows where we can't really get to them. I was hoping to find a bigger one to show you, but I think we've about got them all cut out. But if I run across one, I'll show you. But back to it. There, folks. There's another one of those mock orange trees. You see that joker's got all sorts of little thorns on it. Most of them about as long as your finger. Like I said, they'll grow into big old bushes. They slow growing for the most part. That's probably about maybe 2-year-old at the most. But I can't get to it. It's in a corner and ain't nothing I can do about it. Oh well, I had to get that with a weed eater or a chainsaw or something eventually. But see if you can see that one spike right there with a thorn on it. That sucker's longer than my finger. Big old joker.